Hello AQR students. We're going to finish up SAS3, time value of money today. We left off with number 5 and I told you to look at number 6. Number 5, we had the general form of a compounded annually sum of money. We had the future value of the money is equal to the present value of the money times 1 plus the interest rate to the t power, where t is your number of years. So that's general form if we're compounding once a year. Number 6 though says, what if instead of compounding once a year, compounding annually, you are going to compound quarterly or monthly? How does that change our formula? All right. Well, let's talk about quarterly. Quarterly means 4 times a year. So one thing that would have to happen is that the interest rate, which is an annual rate, if we're going to compound 4 times a year, each quarter, every 3 months, we're going to use 1/4 of that. All right. So for just to make an easy number, let's say my interest rate's 4%. Well, then each quarter gets 1%, so that total for the whole year I get 4%. So we're going to take R and we're going to divide it by 4 if it's quarterly. Okay? The second thing is that, this gets multiplied by itself how many times we compound. If we're compounding for 5 years, then I'm going to take 1 plus R, and since it compounds 5 years, it'll be to the 5th power. Well, if I'm compounding more often, I'm going to need to multiply that. And so if I'm doing 4 times a year for 5 years, 4 times 5, that's going to be 20 times I'm going to compound. And so what I want to do is multiply 4 times the number of years, since it's quarterly. And so these numbers here, the 4 here and the 4 here, those are always going to be the same. And number 7 is asking us to write a general form of this. And what it's going to look like is f of v is equal to pv, future value equals present value, times 1 plus r over n, where n is the number of times we compound every year, to the nt power. We're going to multiply n times t, and that will be the exponent on our parentheses here. And so this is the general form of compounded interest when we're talking about money. Okay? All right, so you're going to use this then, use this formula, to answer number 8 and 9. And then on number 10 and 11, you're going to compare your answers on 8 and 9 to some of the answers we got on the front page. All right? If you have questions about that, shoot me an email, send me a message on Schoology, or you can shoot me an email direct. Here's my email address, craig.thornton@robinson.k12.tx.us. That is a 1 there. .k12. Okay? Craig Thornton at robinson.k12.tx.us. If you want to directly email me there, that's fine. Schoology, I get it just as well. Okay? Hope y'all are doing well. I hope you were healthy and happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.